Empress. Welcome to my channel, the Empress and Sun Tarot. Pop-up box there. So, hi, welcome to my channel. I'm Brenda, and we are going to be doing a daily energy update, and then we are going to get into some live readings. So, we are going to start with what is currently going on. Pluto has at least went direct. It's still in Aquarius. Everything beyond Mars is slowing down to station direct to go retrograde, and Jupiter is joining, has joined Saturn, Neptune, and Uranus, all in retrograde. So there is a ton of stuff going on about inner reflection. So hello, and we are going to start with we are going to start with a general update, and then we will get into some questions. So we hope everyone is doing well today. So the current energy, yes, I am doing well. It seems like the energy's been really strong of late. The first card out is Explore Fullness, which, and that card has a bluebird over a beautiful waterfall. So being open to explore your emotions, I feel, and the stop pushing and striving. I feel like if you have been pushing to try to get something going, it's about taking some time to look at the emotions of it. So the stop pushing and striving, and then we get release old patterns and spacious mind and soul. So know that everything is taken care of you. And when you stop pushing and understand it is done, energetically it's done, you just have to line your energy up, then it can happen. And then you get the card of feel, don't think. So feel as if it's already happened and see if the change doesn't happen, because it's really about you feeling abundant, you feeling happy, you taking the time to feel your feelings. So take some time instead of letting that mind go, that mind chatter. Pull it back just a little. Just a little. We hear, pull it back a little. Hey, hope you're doing well, Arisha. We are doing a general update, and then we're going to get into some questions. The first card that wanted to jump out is the Knight of Wands, which is about taking action with passion, following that thing that excites you the most, being the Ace of Swords came out after that. And look at the two differences of that. You can be in that place of mind chatter or that place of trust and freedom and following your passion, and know that everything is going to work out for you. For the current energy, we get the Three of Cups, which in this card is about community for me in this deck, crossed by the Three of Pentacles, which is, the contract card for me of what you have signed up to do in this particular lifetime, and that is to help the community with ascension. And sometimes that's a little hard for us to do, to take that leap of faith to, I'm going to stop working. Perhaps I'm going to stop working my job and step into mission. If you've been thinking about it, if you've been contemplating it, I feel like it's saying, trust that it's going to happen. Take the moment to feel, how would that feel to you if that did happen? If you're in that place of doing that, taking the action that's close to your heart, Knights are about the actions you take, and the Knight of Cups is about, the actions of your emotions, the actions that fill you up personally, is the message we're getting with this today. In the past is the Queen of Swords. Sometimes we just do what we have to do is the message I'm getting. And sometimes that's, not speaking our truth or not doing the thing that is the closest to our heart, doing the thing that we think is the thing that's expected of us. So I feel like in the past, you may have done that and you've come to a place of understanding what is important to you, what is close to your heart. And are you ready to be the messenger of that? Are you ready to speak it out loud? Where is your mission taking you? Mine is definitely, I've been doing more Reiki. It's definitely taking me into that healing mission, that place. And I've been doing it. I'm like, I love doing this. I don't know why I had pulled back a little bit from it. But now it's a time I'm really diving into it. So dive into that thing that's exciting you, that makes you feel like you're making a difference, and see if that doesn't bring you to a much more stable place, that place where you're hoping and dreaming to get. And we're saying stop hoping and dreaming and just expect it to happen, because it's going to happen like that. It's going to happen when you trust and step into your mission. That stability is going to come to you, where you're going to say, oh, I need to manifest money for this. And the money's just going to show up. You're not going to have to do anything. It's just going to happen for you. The next card out of the current environment is the Seven of Pentacles. And are you planting the seeds for your future right now? Because now is the time to do that. How are you talking to yourself? How are you feeling? Are you nurturing yourself? Because in this card, he's nurturing that. And are you nurturing yourself? Because if you're not taking the time to do that, that is the feminine energy about nurturing yourself. And that is how we manifest, is through that nurturing energy, that feminine energy. So are you doing it? Because we feel like other people think that you're really shining your light, you're really making a difference, you're helping. Even if you don't see that that's happening, other people see it, you're making a difference. So if you're in your healing mission and you're doing it part-time and you're unsure if you should step into it, know that you're making a difference and other people see you shining your light, and that's making a difference for them. For somebody that needs to hear this today. And the hopes and fears card is the Star card. Are you afraid to go all in on this new way? Because Aquarius energy is connected to that, and that is about the trust of doing things a brand new way. Aquarius is innovative, and 5 years ago you could have told me I was doing this and I would have told you I was crazy. I'm a physical therapy assistant. But you know what? I'm not. I'm a healer and I'm a messenger. So know that would be happening as well. So you have to trust. I feel like you're getting a lot of messages, maybe even getting a lot of work offered to you. If that is the case, if you're getting new opportunities, make sure you're making time for them. Make sure you're making time for yourself. What are you trying to grow? Are you trying to grow your business? What steps are you taking towards that? Underlying energy is the Emperor, the Fool, the Five of Wands, and the Magician with the Ten of Swords on the bottom. So walking away from thoughts that aren't serving you and really focusing on what do you want to manifest. Stop having fear that your mission can't support you. Because once you step into doing more of mission, I promise you, it's crazy that you're just provided for. Things come to you really easily. And we're gonna get my cards for guidance. We get the card of the Star activation, which is the stars are activating you to reclaim a fragment of yourself. And I feel like that fragment could be your confidence, but I feel like it's trying to come in. We have been having a lot of solar flares, which puts in a lot of energy as well. We get the card of be the light, shine your light to remove the darkness and fill up your cup, which is you can't pour from an empty cup. and take some time to be a break is needed. Give source time to work in your favor, which is back again related to this stop pushing and be open to receive. Receiving is feminine energy. If you're trying to push something through, that's masculine, and masculine manifesting, I hear, takes 10 times as long. So you can really get in that feminine energy of feeling what it would be like and being in that place of knowing, and then it can easily come to you. So try that feeling of knowing and see how that goes for you. We hope everyone is doing well. Hi, Stephanie. Welcome. Thank you for joining us from the Side Chicks group. We will get Stephanie, and then Mysterious Girl, we will get you. Shuffle a little. And Stephanie, do you have a specific question or just general guidance? Love life. Okay. Switch to the Wisdom of the Oracle and see what is going on for Stephanie and her love life. Okay, and you get the cards of a leg up, which I feel like is about working together. And you get the card of chop wood, which is kind of about doing the work as well. And then the card of why. So what is your why in this relationship? For one, and this really reminds me of the clean it up card. For some reason, I'm hearing the clean it up. Like, I feel like your energy is just like a little like notch off from where you want, like the ultimate where, because like, you know, this is big bear, little bear, like not completely being equal. So do you overgive? A long way around to that. Do you overgive? Well, I feel like it's ready to be different because you get the Six of Swords and the Wheel, which is about starting a new cycle. Let's see if I can get that to focus in. So the Wheel and the Six of Swords is about moving into a new direction. And that is by the Five of Swords, which is about cleaning up your energy. Like there are all these birds here and he's listening to this one. But eventually he just surrenders on the bottom of that card. And it's about surrendering, to your thoughts. Are you having doubt about like somebody that's being on your path? Because you get the Eight of Cups, which sometimes can be about walking away, but I feel like this is about walking your path, not necessarily walking away from somebody, because you get the Ten of Pentacles and then the Moon and the Sun. which feels very balanced, masculine, feminine energy coming together. I just feel like you have to clean up your energy and expectation with a relationship. What is your why with it? And if it's about somebody in the past, I feel like they're coming back because under that is the never ending story and go the distance with milk and honey. So if you're thinking somebody may come back, I feel like they definitely have the energy for them to come back. I feel like you have to clean up the energy. To be sure on what you really want, my guide is always about write it down. So like it says my perfect mate. And like there's 2 pages of it. Like, and just know that people are going to reflect back at you how you feel about yourself. Like if you're not having a lot of value and self-worth about yourself, we tend to overgive. So be specific on what you want. Like make sure in your relationships, you're like, I want reciprocity. I don't want to be doing all the work. I don't want to have to chop wood. I don't want to be the only wood chopper. I want, I don't want this out of balance feeling is what it feels like in the past. I feel like almost when you let it go, like something's going to change with it. But I feel like something like really good. You get the sun, the moon, and the star underneath there with the 9 of cups. So I feel like as you change your energy, either that person will disappear and the right person will come to you, or this person will come back so correct that it will shock you. But I feel like, how is the pattern of love in like your family? In your like, a lot of times we're here to clean up the family karma, which is how do your parents do love? How do your grandparents do love? How do your cousins and siblings do love? Is there a certain pattern? Like with my first husband, he was one of 8 kids. All of them got divorced. He was the last one, and we got divorced. Start looking for that. Well, for one, really write it down what you want. Like be specific. Like I'll tell you, like write it down. Like my thing, no shame in my game. Like I wanted somebody who loves me unconditionally, respects my spirituality, meditates with me, generous to others, kind and caring, attentive, interested, listens and gives advice, appreciates me, laughs, honest, loyal, a healer. Like I had 2 pages. Like I definitely knew what I didn't want, which is called discernment, to let me know what I did want. So like write it down, take some time, like meditate, and you can always go back and add to it. That's my guide's favorite advice always, to write it down of what you want. And then start looking in your environment for those things. Because before something comes to you, you will see it out in your environment. So as you see it out there, be like, oh, that's coming to me, because there it is. Like watch the little old couples holding hands, or the sweet little love things that you see people do. Like my husband used to never open the door, and then all of a sudden I worked on my value a little more, and you know what happened? I don't open the door of my car ever unless it's my choice to, but normally he's there waiting on me. Like my flowers, he takes care of that. That's on my list. Literally, the flowers are on here. Like he is my whole list. Not every day, but overall and in general, he is my list. Hi, Divine Empathic Tarot. How are you doing today, Lisa? So just know that is there as you clean up your energy and as you know your value. Like I made a point of saying I'm dating for marriage, because I was at that point of I was done with people being in and out, and I had to look at where my place on commitment was, which I feel like you might need to do as well. Like you said, relationships you've seen have not been good, healthy ones. So think about and I would write on a piece of paper, what do you consider a good, healthy relationship? And like write it like you're writing a clock. Like, and put a thing, 12 things. What do you want in a healthy relationship? Good communication, equal give and take. So, like, I was serious. I said the next person I dated, I told somebody, I said, I'm dating for marriage. And you know what? The next person I dated, I'm married. We're about to have our 3-year anniversary. So, literally, your words are powerful. Like what you speak, we don't realize how powerful our words are. And you get what you expect and believe. So if you expect a relationship, somebody's going to cheat. Then if you say, this person's cheated and that person cheated, I now have that expectation. So I actually attract that into my energy because that's my expectation. So, and if you're unsure what your expectation and belief are, look at what's happening. And sometimes that really sucks because you're like, okay, well, I'm trying to attract love, but I'm attracting people who are non-committal. Okay, where am I non-committal? Like, and we're getting you an extra card for being in side chicks from my deck. And you get the card of write it down. Like I said, my guide's favorite thing, which is do you clearly know what you desire? Be specific, write it down. And the card of healing water, which is spend some time in or near the water and drink plenty of water. And be happy. It's your choice. Smile, shine your light. Like you want to be happy to attract somebody to you because you want them to be in the happy vibration. So you have to make the effort for you to be high vibration, for you to attract that person to you. So you have to be in your balance to move that wheel forward, which we feel like is definitely the time to like do it. Like sometimes we just aren't even aware of things until we, pay that focused attention to them. So thank you for joining us today, Stephanie. Divine Empathic Tarot, how are you doing? You are very welcome. And Stephanie, if you would like to book a more in-depth reading with me, I will be having a sale on Sunday in the Side Chicks group. So as well. Okay. We are ready to talk. So, anybody that would like a message, please drop your question. I have been doing a lot of reading lately on food dyes and how this. I saw a lady and she's like, I can tell you what color food dye my kid has had based on how they're acting. And like she went through like a list of like 6 ones, like, and it was like I could see a little bit of that in my granddaughter and I know she's had that color. I was like, oh yeah, I could definitely see that. So something about watching the food dyes. So he says I find out things like that for a reason. So there you go. Check on the food dyes and see if that doesn't. I heard yellow causes. She's telling me yellow. I hear yellow. So It's crazy because the food dyes that we use versus like what they use in Canada is crazy. Red dye on my granddaughter or something, but like the yellow makes them go from okay to like flipping out to like swinging at both ends of the stick, it sounds like. So like totally like from fine to like 90 in 1 second. So I don't know, maybe obviously there's a reason so you're saying so. We're just tell. Would you like a message? Yeah, something about like that. Like it's crazy, like the things that we put in our food. I recently did this thing and I said I wanted to know and like see, I wanted to know the truth. And boy, the truth has been being shown to me like crazy. So you get the card of you're more powerful than you know. And what is meant for you will find you. So, so any information I get, I'm gonna jot down and then send me an email so I can send it to you because I just get stuff and I just get stuff. Thank you for the donation. We will get you next. We get the 5 of Wands, which feels like some chaos. And then you get the 10 of Swords and the 10 of Wands, which are the 2 good 10s to get because that means ending that cycle. And we feel like you're going to end it really quickly with the Tower. So I'm really excited to see what these 2 cards are. You get the 6 of Pentacles and the Knight of Wands. So some energy coming in real quick. That's reciprocal. That's something maybe that was like in and out before, something being more stable. Are you trying to work things out with her dad? Why do I feel like that was what was happening? Like that was your desire. You were manifesting like that energy. Are you trying to work things out with him? Because I feel like if it was in a negative way, like chaos and conflict, I feel like something's going to flip the script and like the Tower is going to come. These 2 10s, I feel like, you know, the chaos and conflict and the burden's going to end because the Faith card's on the bottom there, which is the Hierophant, which is the commitment card. The 8 of Cups, I feel like he is on your path. I feel like imminent change is happening right now. So be strong in what you want because you're more powerful than you know. And have you wrote it down? Be boundary, like have that boundary and don't like go down from it. Like have the boundary. like you not putting up, which I feel like you put the boundary up. So I feel like this is coming. And then the tower happens, like that's like sudden. And then I feel like it's going from this in and out energy to this reciprocity energy. And I feel like you've worked on it. I feel like there's new mental clarity coming from that person. Maybe something happened towards the spiritual path. Go back and read it. Like I go through mine all the time and like references. So like, are you ready for it? Are you being in the vibration of that? Because he's going to match your vibration. And if you're not being happy, he's not going to be happy. But having that boundary and like focusing on you is going to be like the thing that's going to be like the aha moment to him. But I feel like definitely coming back. So, Hakeem the Dream, thank you for the donation. Will Izzy reach out to me again? What are her concerns for me? What does the future hold? And we are going to use the energy oracle. And you get the card of journey, the card of action, and the card of man holding the heart, and the card of hostilities. With the door to value, where is your value? Where is I feel like Izzy is part of your journey. And I feel like the action is, they're both there together, but I feel like that is the light in the dark. And a lot of times that's with finding the balance, your self-worth. A lot of times, like, he's got a heart in his hand, but it's not his heart. And there's a heart cut out here. But I feel like he's got his heart in his hand, but not. He doesn't look happy. He doesn't look like he trusts in his love. And a lot of that's reflected back of our self-value. And we don't even a lot of times realize that. We're going to get some tarot. I feel like you have a wound that you have to heal that's about your worth, your value, how people love you. Like, get the Six of Pentacles with the Two of Wands, which is the current energy. I feel like you put that desire out there and now you're just kind of waiting. On like the next move. So where are you where love has caused you to put a block up? Because in this card, there's like that bowl with it flowing through it, but the next one's not there. Like, he sees that's blocking the path, but like he's not taking the action to move it. And it's about gaining the awareness of okay, I have this wound about being loved, which I feel like you have this wound and this block. And as you heal this block, but a lot of it's just awareness that it can come. I feel like you had some happiness, but like that's like a pop-up tent. That's not like stability. That can also be like twin flame energy, which can be like that runner chaser energy part of the journey as well. So if you don't know the twin flame term, you may look it out. It's about two people. You also trigger each other, but you heal each other as well. You get the Five of Cups in the headspace. And the Five of Cups for me is, there's three cups over here. They're going to go down the drain. They're the three cups of the past, like the heartache that's there. And like she's got one and she's got the other one at her foot. She can easily grab. So like the two cups are still there for you. It's about letting go of the hurt of the wound of your past, which we feel is tied to your value. The immediate future is the Ace of Wands, which is new clarity, new action forward, new inspiration, new awareness. Do you meditate? Through gaining your own personal clarity and value, you can definitely take your awareness, your ascension to a higher level. This is part of your spiritual path. In this Hierophant card, there's the sacred geometry on it and the steps towards the future. Thank you, Lisa. So know that this is part of your spiritual path. I'm going to get you a twin flame or a card from the twin flame deck that I brought out. I have it sitting over there. We're going to get you a card from there as well. We get the High Priestess, which makes me feel like you're having communication in the 5D. So when you get that feeling of feeling that person or thinking about that person, when you're thinking of Izzy, know that you have that connection. And you can, like, when you're going to sleep at night, have that intention of, I would like to connect to her in my dream space. I would like to get a message from her. I would like to send love to her. And I feel like it's about you having your self-love to be able to project that out. Like the hopes and fears is this Five of Swords. And if you have fear, you're projecting negative energy at her every time you think of her. If you're coming at it from a place of fear, like, and I definitely think that's not what you want to do. So when you think of her, think about the love you have. If you want to do that, put your hand on your heart, just take a second, think of the love you have and think of her. And that sends positive energy to her. But I feel like this wound over here with you is the thing slowing it down and the thing you need to heal for your future. And then we get the Chariot, which is about forward movement. We get the Three of Cups, the Queen of Swords, the Ace of Cups, and the Four of Pentacles, which is about holding yourself back, and the Four of Cups and the Four of Pentacles. So those are about holding things from your past that are stopping your forward movement. So I feel like you have to let go of this energy from the past. We're going to tell you, I don't know if you know about your birth chart, but Chiron is the key symbol. My guide personally says that is the key to your inner child healing. So we are always encouraging people to look at where your Chiron is. And then you get the card of Be the Light, which is shine your light to remove the darkness, and the card of self-worth, which is we teach other people how to treat us, value yourself. And I hear like really like it definitely goes back to that self-worth. And then you get the card of surrender to service. When you're unsure of which direction to take, focus on service. And that's just even being at a place of sending love. That is being of service. And we're going to get you a twin flame card. Because obviously there was a reason we brought them out today. Okay, And you get the Merkaba activation card, which is about that masculine and feminine energy, which is ground, shield, and protect. And the card of King, which is the divine masculine card. And the card of reprogram your soul, release, raise, reclaim, and soul merger, ebb and flow, which is also about the Kundalini energy. So thank you for donating. If you would like to do some Chiron work, send me an email and we will look up your Chiron and give you some guidance, or even just send you our PowerPoint to give you some help on that as well. And thank you for donating. And I definitely feel like I would look into the energy of twin flame, as you got the divine masculine card. So I feel like there will be contact. The energy just has to get into a better place, and you have to have that value and self-love for that to happen. Anyone else that would like a question, please let us know. And Lisa, are you still here? If so, when are we going to do a live together? When are we going to do one together? If you have some time, we should do something next week. Everybody, so we are going to take a little break and we will be back later. Everyone have a great day. Thank you.